So we have the new mystery. Who phoned Adam Pearce at Paul Heyman's behest and scared Adam Pearce to the point where he reinstated Braun Breaker and decided not to, send his security after the Vision? Now, though I guess the first name that springs to mind is Triple H, but first of all, I think Paul Heyman said somewhere that this is somebody even Triple H would be scared to get a call from. And also, Triple H can't do anything physical, so if they bring him in a heel role, maybe he can fight Paul Heyman. I don't know. Well, no, he'd be fighting Adam Pearce. But yes, I just don't think it works with his character, though we did get booed after the Cena retirement, so maybe. They did have the bit with the whole video game, setting up, Paul Heyman helping getting Triple H's face on the video game, so could be him. Maybe Stephanie McMahon. I mean, she is a better heel than a babyface, but they've been bringing her out just sort of as an ambassador, and she's not officially she's an on-air personality. I don't know, she's officially involved behind the scenes. To have her be an on-screen authority figure, it could be interesting, but she's been getting cheers lately. Don't think so. That's it. She's a candidate. The one who's over Triple H, though, the mind springs to The Rock, but why would The Rock want to help Paul Heyman? Well, maybe because he knows that Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns are at odds, and he's setting up for that match with Roman Reigns. But why would Paul Heyman want to get involved in why would The Rock want to get involved in a manager feud and what is essentially a mid-card feud? I mean, Breaker is going to the upper card, but right now the Vision is fighting mid-carders. I can't really see that happening. Also, I think The Rock has said he's not going to be involved for this WrestleMania. He will probably be involved at the one next year in Saudi Arabia. Could still be The Rock. Maybe it's the Steiners, Rick and Scott, Braun's dad and uncle. I don't know if they have that kind of sway. It could be I heard people suggest Brock Lesnar, but character-wise, Brock Lesnar is just a big guy who beats people up, and it wouldn't make any sense for Pearce to be intimidated by him in an administrative sort of way. Maybe Nick Khan's going to become a character. Maybe somebody new. Maybe people talk about Chris Jericho coming back. Maybe he's coming back in a manager role, but I don't know if he'd be that intimidating. Maybe somebody threatened to fire Adam Pearce and replace him with him or something. That's a possibility. I don't think they're going to bring back the guy who used to run the company, who's clearly not coming back, at least not for this storyline. We're not going to have a repeat of 99. It's me, Penta. It was me all along. No, we're not going to have that. But going back to that storyline, there was somebody involved in that does have behind the scenes pull. Potentially likes Paul Heyman. He's mainly running. He's not running. He's definitely involved in the creative of Triple A, and he's a legend. Maybe it's The Undertaker. Maybe The Undertaker is coming back in as some sort of authority figure that likes Paul Heyman and doesn't like what Penta's doing with Triple A or Rey Mysterio and Triple A or something like that. I guess that'll be my guess. Either him or The Rock, or third choice, Stephanie McMahon. Who do you think phoned Adam Pearce? Let me know in the comments. Follow at Silo Voice Wrestling on Facebook and Instagram, at Silo Wrestling on X, me at Jason C. McLean on X and Instagram, also jasoncmclean.bsky.social on Bluesky. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications to get all my wrestling hot takes, cold takes, simmering takes, wrestling opinion pieces, WWE Premium Live Event and Saturday Night's Main Event prediction and review videos, and assorted thoughts on SmackDown and Raw. I'll be back with my predictions. Until then, for Silo Voice Studios in Montreal, I'm Jason C. McLean.